Common side effects of Ozempic: nausea, diarrhea, constipation, abdominal pain, fatigue, dizziness, bloating, burping, heartburn, loss of appetite, and injection site reactions, including infections. Serious side effects: pancreatitis, which is inflammation of the pancreas, possible thyroid tumors, including cancer, changes in vision, kidney problems, including kidney failure, serious allergic reactions, gallbladder problems such as gallstones, and tachycardia, which is a rapid heartbeat. There is a better way if you are trying to lose weight. Before you jump on the Ozempic, Wagovy, semiglutide bandwagon and start injecting yourself in the belly every single week with one of these drugs, I'm here to share with you a secret fat loss strategy that has been used for decades by the top trainers in the world. Real quick, before I reveal this fat loss secret used by the stars, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of the new longevity-focused health and fitness content we are producing here at Maximum Healthspan. So what is this secret fat loss strategy used by the rich and famous? It's quite simple. Actually, it's focusing on building muscle. Now, there's a little bit of math involved, so try to follow along with me. Keep in mind that every pound of fat on your body contains 3,500 calories, and every pound of muscle that you build burns 6 to 10 calories per day just at rest. Now, 6 to 10 calories might not seem like a lot, but follow along with me here. If you implement an intelligent strength training program and work at it consistently over the course of a year, you can expect to build somewhere between 5 and 10 pounds of muscle. That's an extra 50 to 100 calories that your body will burn at rest every single day. 350 to 700 calories every week. 1,400 to 2,800 calories every month. 18,000 to 36,000 extra calories over the course of a year. 18,000 to 36,000 calories equates to 5 to 10 pounds of fat that extra muscle will burn without you having to do anything. All you have to do is the work to build that muscle in the first place. Keep in mind also that these calorie estimates do not include the amount of calories that you're going to be burning while you're in the gym building that muscle. So if you commit to a strength building program over the course of the year and you build 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, that extra 5 to 10 pounds of muscle is going to by itself burn an extra 5 to 10 pounds of fat over the course of a year. This is an absolute game changer. If you trade 10 pounds of fat on your body for 10 pounds of muscle, I guarantee you will see amazing results, and not just how you look, but how you feel. And when you go to the doctor the next time and you get your blood work ran and your physical done, they are going to be blown away by the improvements. This strategy comes with almost zero side effects other than making you more awesome, but no diarrhea, no bloating, no burping, no heartburn, no gallstones, none of that other nonsense associated with Ozempic. Now, before you implement this strategy on your own, you're going to need to have a little conversation with yourself about what you think about quote-unquote weight loss. No one really cares about losing weight. That's just a number on the scale. What we're really looking for is fat loss, right? So if you lose 10 pounds of fat, but gain 10 pounds of muscle over the course of a year, like I said, that is a life-changing transformation. But the number on the scale is going to be the exact same. Now compare this to Ozempic and other semiglutide drugs. According to doctors like Peter Attia, somewhere between half and 2/3 of the weight lost when taking these drugs is muscle mass. So for the people that are losing 20 pounds of weight by taking Ozempic, they are losing somewhere between 10 and 15 pounds of muscle. So they lose 20 pounds. Only 5 to 10 pounds of that is actually fat, but they lose 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. But their number on the scale went down 20 pounds, so they think this is great success. This is an absolute failure. If you do not maintain sufficient muscle mass as you age, you are going to need help to live just in the most basic ways. If you want to be self-sufficient as you age, if you want to be able to travel, if you want to be able to hike and play with your grandkids, do all of the activities that you take for granted now, you need to be supporting your muscle mass. If you're taking some drug that is absolutely decimating your muscle mass just to achieve some number on the scale that makes you feel better about yourself, you are making an awful trade. If instead you commit to building muscle and you talk to yourself and are cool with the idea that the number on the scale is not going to change, but you are going to build muscle and lose fat at the same time, that is the closest that we're going to get to having our cake and eating it too. There's no free lunch in this world. Like I said at the beginning, there's no free lunch in the world of biology. Our best bet is to do the work, to build the strength, right? To build our muscle, to improve the quality of our lives while simultaneously transforming our bodies, right? Getting healthier, not just smaller. Before we go any further, do me a quick favor and share this video with someone you know who would also benefit from this message, someone you know who is considering taking one of these life-altering drugs. Make sure they are aware that there is an alternative that does not come with all of the side effects and is mostly free. Now, if I have you convinced that building muscle mass is the better strategy if you want to transform your body and your health and lose fat in the process, you probably want to know where to begin. Real simple, we want to make sure that you're hitting the gym 2 to 3 times per week. Now, when you're in the gym, I don't just want you walking on the treadmill or riding a stationary bike. We actually have to do some strength training movements. The big movements that we want to be focusing on are the compound movements that are using the maximum amount of muscle in your body, so we are training as efficiently as possible. These are your squats, your deadlifts, your lunges, your pushing movements, bench press, overhead press, and your pulling movements, doing pull-ups and rows. Focusing on those 5 categories of movement and tracking the weight that you are using, tracking the number of reps that you are completing, over time increasing the weight that you are moving, over time increasing the number of repetitions that you are performing. That is guaranteed to build strength and muscle mass. Now, if all of that sounds a little bit intimidating, I strongly recommend that you find a quality personal trainer in your area. If you're in Chicago, go ahead and send me a direct message and I will be happy to help. Additionally, I have more free information available on my website, yourmaxhealthspan.com. Feel free to drop a comment down below if you have any questions or concerns, and I will do my best to reply as promptly as possible. To sum this all up, I think that in the next few years, it's going to be widely apparent that this explosion in the popularity of drugs like Ozempic, Wagovy, and other semiglutides is going to be an absolute disaster. Like I said, these drugs achieve the majority of their weight loss by causing you to lose muscle. Less muscle means less functionality, means less activities that you are going to be able to perform. The more reliant you are going to become on other people to help you just to live your life. This is an absolute disaster if you are concerned about your longevity, your health span, and your quality of life as you age. All of the things that we focus on this channel. Now, there is the alternative. It is to focus on building strength. You don't need to starve yourself. You don't need to do hours and hours of cardio if you want to lose fat. You just need to build some extra muscle mass. Now, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. This takes work. This takes commitment. This takes consistency. You need to get into the gym at least 2 or 3 times every single week. And it's going to take you a year to build just 5 or 10 pounds of muscle. The progress is slow, but if you are consistent, the progress is compounding. That 5 to 10 pounds of muscle you build this year, you could add another 5 to 10 pounds the year after that. And before you know it, your body is absolutely transformed. Your health has been absolutely transformed. What you are capable of doing a year or 2 from now versus what you're capable of doing today, there will be no comparison. Things you are struggling to do today will be so much easier a year or 2 from now once you've built that extra 5 to 10 to 15 pounds of additional muscle mass. This strategy of building muscle has been successfully deployed for decades, and the long-term side effects are only beneficial. We don't know the long-term side effects of Ozempic. It hasn't been around long enough. It hasn't been widely used in people other than obese diabetics until just recently. And if you want to roll the dice and just go for the quick fix and start injecting yourself every week, let me know how that goes for you. I do indeed wish you luck. If you're going to pursue that route, I strongly encourage you to make sure that you are consuming sufficient protein, even though you might not have the appetite for it when you're taking these drugs, and make sure you're getting into the gym and doing the best you can to mitigate that loss of muscle that seems to be directly correlated with taking these drugs. Now, if you want more content that'll help you live longer, live stronger, maximize your health span, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.